19th floor decides that they want to get a high-powered telescope, they could be watching me right now. Or they could just go to twitch.tv/DJParadroid. The horror. The abject horror. I sure hate low tones and music boxes. They're like the two scariest things in the world. Low tones and music boxes. Ugh. It's a jangly nightmare from which there's no escape except for turning off the audio. Yep. Oop. Yep, sorry. I'm just cleaning my glasses so that I can see all the horror. Obscuring it through a mist of grease is probably going to make it less frightening. Or more if you're afraid of, like, fry cooks or something. Or fatty foods. Of saturated fats. As opposed to unsaturated fats. Ooh, it's terrible for your liver. Ooh. Okay. Ah, damn it. I can't quite get this right. Hold on. This is gonna blow it out. I bet it's gonna blow it out. It's gonna blow the camera out. Come on, ready, and... Wow. No, it's just the green screen's kind of shit today. Well, that sucks. Let me have a quick try to patch this up. Just a quick one. Filters. Oh, and you can see part of the... That's fine. That's fine. The darkness is not our friend. Getting this right the first time is also not our friend. Okay, so that's the one that's being used. If I punch up the... Shit. If I punch up the shit... and I'm gone. Oh, that's spooky. Am I spooky yet? Ooh, I'm the ghost of when I used to stream. That doesn't really happen anymore. Because I'm a shit knocker. No. Yes, no. No, yes? It's so hard to tell. It's black on black. How's that? No, still not good. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. No. Great. Okay, so I guess when everything's too dark, it's bad, and when everything's too bright, it's bad. Oh, forget it. Forget it. It's not that important. It's not that important. There can be a few flaws when you're extensively talking to yourself. Now let's get back to the creepy music. Ooh. Ooh. I'm so scared. It's so frightening. I think the most frightening thing is how limited the song is. How do I get onto the not this view? I want to get onto... I really need to learn this new slobs. I want the view that is just the alert list so that I can see nothing happening on the alert list. No, not that. Oh, why that opened a web page? Why would I want to open a web page? God. Which one is it? I think that's log out. Okay, why is the log out button there? How do I change scenes? Editor. Cloudbot. Store. Theme. I don't want editor on. Turn off editor. I'm live, aren't I? I'm live. I think. As live as I can be right now. That gets rid of the chat. No, that's the opposite of what I want. That's my performance. It's cloud backup. I really should have looked into this before. Legacy events view? Oh, okay. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. That works. That works. I can kind of see it. Alright, that's fine. Woo! Ah, it's almost Christmas. Let's play Halloween games. Run. Jump? Jump? Run. E and Z. Oh, wait, E and Z. Okay. Dad, can you take Mr. Hopp tonight? He scares me. Look at him. Don't be silly, Ruby. What would Nana think of you saying that? She made him just for you. I'll leave your nightlight on. Try and get some sleep. Well, that's disconcerting. Mum, Dad! Status hidden. Task head to parents' room. Oh, man. Toys make noise. Toys make noise! If only Ruby had listened to her parents and tidied her toys. I didn't get to finish reading that because I was too taken aback by toys make noise. Stools make drools. Darkness makes blackness. Seriously? My parents... Wait. Okay, my audio's spiking a little. Hold on. Maybe it's because I'm getting too intimate with the microphone, but I'll just drop that down a bit. Now, honestly... I mean, I understand there's... Child! Wow, still spiking. The hell? Why am I spiking? I don't want to spike. I'll spike the lens, but I don't want to spike the mic. Oh, well. I'll have to drop it back further. Okay. Now, I can understand that parents would say, well, oh, we want you to clean up your own mess. Why didn't you clean up your mess? Wait. Okay, so I can crouch. I can't move crouched. Aren't I terrified of the grandmother's toy that just came back to life? Why am I... Ooh. Ooh. Stock sound effects are scary. Footsteps can be deafening. Make sure it's completely safe before coming out from... I don't know... Oh, I'm still hidden? But I'm not hiding. Eh, whatever. Wahoo! Yaha! E. Oh yeah, this looks safe. Also, shouldn't all of the bedrooms be in the same hallway? That's generally how houses work, right? You have all the bedrooms in the same area? No? Oh man, did I have a shootman toy? Do I have a brother? Damn you, brother, put away your shootman toy. Use headphones. Use headphones and listen to... Ah, shit. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to hear that. Hello, Mr. Fluffles. Oh, man, it's Percy. I love you and Thomas. I can't hide. Oh, okay, never mind. Screw you, Percy. Jump over Lightning McQueen. Oh, I guess my parents are dead. This must be a bad dream. Make your way back to bed. Wow. Mom, heavy flow day, really. I guess they didn't have time to pick up my toys because they were too busy picking up some maxi pads. Well, better luck next time. Why won't E work? I want to go in here. No, I want to go in... I don't care where you want me to go. I want to go in here. Nope, okay. They're playing hide and seek. Just like when they play wrestling. And then I'm traumatized. Okay, so... Apparently it doesn't matter that the floor's creaking. I think it's just supposed to put you on edge, right? Sadly, I don't edge. I'm not some sort of edge king or edge prince. Visible! Okay. Alright, there he is. Mr. Hopp? Why are you so large? Oh, it's my parents' fetish. Wait, how do I leave the house? Alright. I guess I'm not going back to bed. Oh. Ah. Oh, sorry. I guess my information's hiding my stamina. How's he doing that? I didn't realize my parents were into furries. Okay, alright, you just patrol back and forth. You're not actually supernatural. You're just angry because you have to sleep on the couch. Oh, alright. Oh, do I have finite stamina? I recharged. Look, sometimes Daddy has to dress up in a bunny costume to satisfy Mummy. Although it's a heavy flow day for Mummy, so she's not really interested right now. Wow, this isn't just the worst. Oh my god. My favorite. I love games where I am forced to hide. Oh wait, this is literally a horror game, and you have to wait. I hate waiting in video games. Get out of here, Hopman. Ugh, if only I wasn't a small child. He's faster than me. Well, at least it's not frightening. I would have been a little concerned if the scary game was actually scary. Oh, guys, you'll never understand. You'll never understand what makes a game truly frightening. I guess there's a slight amount of consequences if you die. You get sent back slightly, I guess. Oh, this is rubbish. This is utter rubbish. I guess I have to listen to the footsteps. If they're quiet, it means he's not around. Well, I guess I could have gone back. I guess I could have gone back. Okay, the most frightening thing is all of the wasted time. Also, is there a second half to this entire house? He's literally right there. I can see you, bro. I can see you skulking there in the darkness. Listening to the footsteps. Thump, thump, thump. Thumper's a much better rabbit than you are. Yeah, I think headphones would have helped. Let's listen to those footsteps. Take it easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Why is there a hand there? Oh man, Master Chief, help me. I mean, that looks like a front door, but apparently he's outside, which is also inside at the same time. Mum? Find Ruby's mother. Oh man, Mum doesn't like it when Dad gets into the Mr. Hopp costume. Whoo boy. Oh, she must be hiding in that room that was locked. Well, that would have been convenient if it was the front house door. Oh no, Mum's in trouble. I'm a child. I don't care. Bye. This game isn't very realistic. Where's children's rampant apathy when you need it? Oh man. Mr. Plops. Don't you hate Mr. Hops too? Yeah, me too. Oh, I am so hidden right now. Oh, it's a kitchen. Maybe I can find a knife, stab Mr. Hops, even though it's probably Dad. They just haven't... It's their anniversary! Oh, Oh! Dad says it only happens once a year. You gotta let me dress up in the giant rabbit costume. And Mum's like, oh, but I really don't like it. And he's like, haha, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna kill you. And then when I find you, you know exactly what I'm gonna do to you. You know, I'm gonna down dirty. What's gonna happen? So yeah, that's what's going on. All right, we've solved it. It's not horrific anymore. It's mostly fear of the unknown, but now we know exactly what's happening, so it's not scary anymore. It's just the way it is. Oh no, I'm frightened. It's so dark here. Oh wait, this is the creepy sex dungeon in the house. You know, the sex dungeon. A sticky note attached reads, under the mirror. Find tapes. Ah, but the dad's creepy sex tapes. Ah, this is not my fetish, Dad. Also, I'm a small child. You probably should have just locked the door so I couldn't get out and interrupt your weird sex play. That's why the rabbit's not killing me. It's because it's my father. It's like, go back to bed, sweetie. Daddy's in the middle of something. No, seriously. He's in the... Go back to bed. Listen to the footsteps. They won't go away. Under the mirror. It's under the mirror. Not this mirror? Some other mirror? This mirror? Or is that where the keys were? Well, I appear to be brick-walled. Okay, there's a brick wall there, there's a brick wall there. I am a small child who's stuck in their house, apparently. Oh, can I play the tape? No, I guess not. Oh, wait, I got a key. I can't unlock that. No, that's fine. Oh, I'm stuck. Whee! Oh, well, now that I know it's just their creepy sex play, then, I'm fine. I'm safe. Doesn't really matter. I can just brazenly walk around trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. It's weird. Ah, here we are. Dad! Go back to bed. Or are you upset that I took the key to the closet and that's where she's hiding? Oh, of course. I'm sorry. You can't get your creepy furry end off if I've stolen the key to the closet and Mom won't come out because it's a heavy flow day. I don't know that I'm very happy with the story I've created for this, but that's just what it's going to have to be. Children aren't very creative after all. They're well known as being the least creative people. Dad, we've got to stop meeting like this. I wonder if this is a hidey one. There it is. Ring, ring. Who is it? Pervert police, Dad. It's the pervert police. Why am I visible? What, is he on this side now? Well, that's a problem. Oh, okay. Oh, no. I'm only visible when I'm beside the couch. Because of contrast? Or because it expects me to crouch behind the couch? Not too sure. Oh man, it's Toy Story. I love you. No, unlike my dad, he's an enormous loser. Do you know he dresses up like Bugs Bunny? It's the creepiest thing. Then he touches at Mum. They start to wrestle. It's kind of weird. When I grow up, I'm going to tell my therapist about this. So I'm going to turn down the desktop audio because it looks like it's spiking super loud. You know, just to completely ruin the immersion. What? Oh no, I was fixing the audio levels, Dad. I was fixing the audio levels. Ah, you bastard. Or am I the bastard? Did you and Mum ever get married? I mean, you always refer to each other by your first names. It's kind of weird. There's like no terms of endearment or anything. It's kind of like you're suffering through this. Now, I don't really get it because I'm too young. Alright. Whatever you say. Dad, look, I know you grew up and you watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit and then you really wanted to bone Jessica Rabbit. And you thought the best way to do that was to marry a redhead and then dress up on occasion and try to live out your twisted fantasies. But trust me, Who Framed Roger Rabbit's not real. The guy who acted in He's Dead. You know he was Mario as well. Dad, did you know he was Mario? It's kind of weird, isn't it? What was his name? Can't remember his name. He's a really funny actor, but he's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. Because, you know, once you're dead, it doesn't matter that you're funny anymore because you're a corpse. Which is only slightly funny. Dad. Go to bed, Dad. Under the mirror. Okay. September 8th. Jenna, Ruby, and I went to see Esther yesterday. Ruby always loves seeing her grandmother. Nana, she calls her. She's not been doing so well in the recent months. We went round the other weekend and she was just staring at the wall. We had to really shake her to snap her out of it, and then she was just fine, like nothing had happened. God knows how long she'd been doing that for. We've booked her in for a doctor's appointment. I'm supposed to be recording ideas for a new novel. Okay. I've got to find more tapes, but it's given me no hint as to... Oh, damn you! Damn you! Curse your hide, father. Father dearest. Ah, man, and now he's put in his black contacts. You know he's really up for it now. Dad. Come on, cut it out. This is why Mummy keeps crying when you go to work. You don't see it, but I do. It's really sad. And then she drinks a whole bottle of her giggle juice and she just cries. She just keeps crying, Dad. She just keeps crying. I know you think this is spicing up your relationship, but it really isn't. It's just kind of weird and depraved. It's weird and depraved, Dad. I know you're worried about Grandma, but you should really be worried about your own marriage. September 14th. Jenna and I stopped to see Esther again today. The place was filthy. I'm not sure how it would have gotten so bad so quickly. Esther doesn't seem to be keeping herself clean either, and it's almost like she didn't recognize us. Her appointment is tomorrow. Jenna is worried she might have to go into care. I'll keep this documented. I hope Ruby doesn't have to see her like this. Ew, does that mean that Grandma's inside of Dad's gross sex costume? Grandma! Grandma! You don't know where that's been. Grandma! I know you got Alzheimer's or something, but that's just kind of gross. I'm just gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna sleep this one off like a bad dream. No, Dad didn't keep any of his documentation in here. Okay, can I... Is it in here now? No? I was tempted to see what happened if I just kept walking, if it would have grabbed me. Dad, Grandma's punching through the drywall. She's off her meds again. Dad. No, seriously, I know it's your anniversary, but Dad, can you stop playing around in your creepy sex costume? Nana's gone off the wall. It's really sad to see. Dad? Is this because I can't remember the name of the actor who framed Roger Rabbit? It's not my fault. I mean, he was a comedic actor, but I'm bad with names. Seriously, take out your goth. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Punch through the hole. Oh no, I'm so scared. Ah, no, you punch through the wall. I swear I'm taking this seriously. Yeah, you heard it, Dad. Go. Dad, is it you in your creepy sex costume or is it Grandma? Is there any tapes in here? Is there any tapes in here? Hey! Oh, I got a key though. I guess it's not the key to this. Don't worry, Mom. Dad's still randy, but he'll wear himself out eventually. It's fine. Ah, Dad, please. Just wasting my time now. Wasting everybody's time, Dad. Oh, no, I'm scared. The musical sting's what really did it for me. One fine morning, Dad was really randy. He said, give us a look. It was randy for Mum, though. This is family... well, okay, it's not family friendly, but... Look, mental illness is a terrible thing. Look at this guy. I'm not saying being a furry is mental illness. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's just a kink. Oh my god. Look, just go take a hot shower. Or a cold shower. Just go take a shower, dude. And if that's you, Grandma, you really gotta stop lead-footing it. Whoo, boy. Yep. It sure keeps getting scarier the more and more you die. And not annoying. No, scary. Certainly not annoying. Go investigate all the noise, Dad. I was trying to crouch and so I started sprinting. Although the footsteps sound a fair distance away. You can't see me, even though you couldn't see me previously. I was crouched, though. Stop cheating. You're cheating, Dad. This is the worst game of hide and seek. Oh, I get it. He's just blue-ballsed. He said, wait until the anniversary. Wait until the anniversary. Well, the anniversary's here. It's almost as if you went and got your period on purpose during it. Please. There was no footsteps. There was no footsteps. Check the logs. Check the audio logs. High five. There was no footsteps. So infinity and elsewhere. See how it kind of deflates the scare when you know that you can just go through unmolested? It doesn't really ratchet up the tension. You got me. Also, you would think that using all of these would mean that he'd be on this side of the house. He'd be on the left-hand side of the house rather than the right-hand side of the house. He's too busy over there. He's protecting his tapes, where he's chronicling his mother's or his mother-in-law's mental illness. What a great guy. Oh, stop that. Okay, this is just garbage. I'm listening. I'm listening. No, it's still just garbage. Well, I think what you need to go do, Dad. See, you need to go intercourse yourself because Mum's not interested. It doesn't matter. You can't just say, oh, well, it's our anniversary, which I guess means that they are married. Context clues, obviously. But that doesn't mean that she has to put out, Dad. It doesn't mean that she has to put out. Take off your creepy sex costume. Go back to bed after you've changed your sheets. I mean, come on. I wouldn't expect you to sleep in that. I don't expect you to sleep in a whole mess of menses. Just change your sheets, go to bed, sleep this one off. I know, it's a stress. Your mother-in-law, she's sick. It's a hard time for you. But I think you just need to rub one out and go to bed. As I know about these things because I am a small child. Go check out where the noise was, you idiots. Alright. Oh, another tape. September 15. As of recording this, Esther is in hospital. Her neighbors called the police in the early hours of the morning because they could hear her screaming. She will be there for a few days. We've told Ruby that she had a fall and that she's okay. We're waiting for a diagnosis. She's got Alzheimer's. Or she's haunted by a rabbit. I don't know. One or the other. Alzheimer's or haunted rabbit. It's... I mean, does it really matter? Oh, no. Dad, oh, Dad's crying now. This always happens. Dad, just... Ah, you're so whipped. September 17. We took Ruby to the hospital to see her nana. Esther made a soft toy for her called Mr. Hopp, a small rabbit. Esther always knitted her clothes and toys. Ruby was thankful, but I must admit this toy does have a look to it. Something quite unsettling. It's given me an idea for my anniversary, though. ... Oh no. Oh no. It's almost anniversary time. He's only got a day to make his creepy sex costume. But he managed it, obviously. That's assuming that today is indeed the circled day. It might not be. I mean, we're making a lot of assumptions here. Not about the menses or the sex costume or the grandmother's Alzheimer's. They're all fine. We're just assuming that the day is the day that is circled. Even though none of the other days on there are circled, see? It's only that one. Oh, and also I guess a hand shot up through the ground or something. That's fine. That's normal. Dad is into a bit of the rough play. They're always wrestling so vigorously. Do. Oh man, is Dad the president? Because that's a red phone. Oh no, is Dad Donald Trump? Oh no. Dad, did you grab Mum by the sea? Is there a red face beneath that mask? Just get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, goof. Get out of here, goofball. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Just go. Yeah. I hear nothing. Any floating tapes in here? Any floating tapes? Anything at all? Nothing but an innocent jam party. Oh no, is that now a euphemism for Menzies blood? Ah, that's the worst kind of jam party. Dad! Let's go to bed, Dad! Go to bed! Stop fisting through the walls! You creepy creeper. You creepoid. Oh, no, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, you bastard. You ruddy bastard. All the way back here, just so that you can fist through the ground and pretend to scare me. High five. Stomp. 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 Dad, go to bed. Just leave me alone. Just go watch another episode of Chippendale Rescue Rangers or something. God. What else? I don't know. Looney Tunes. Maybe not Tiny Toons Adventures. That's a little unsettling. And high five! That's right. Never gets old. Also, why do you have a picture of David Bowie on the wall? Must have really been into Labyrinth as well. I don't know if goblins count, Dad. I don't think goblins are furries. I'm just saying. I mean, I guess David Bowie might have been a little furry. Also, these screen transitions are super dumb. Really don't know where I'm going. Hey, Dad. Woo, boy. That's what pigs sound like. Wet flatulence. I mean, have you ever been to a farm? Have you ever seen a pig that isn't reduced to bacon or ham? Or pork? Or, I don't know, lard? Do they make lard out of pig? Maybe. Where'd he go? Henry, did you see where Dad went? Telephone to launch the nukes. Did you see where Dad went? Also, why is a rotary phone here and a rotary phone also on the pedestal like it's used to make phone calls? That's weird. That's super bizarre. See, that's the strangest thing about this game. It's not the mental health issues or the murderous father. There he is. Nah, Dad, the dye's running. See, this is what happens when you throw a costume together quickly. When you cobble together a sex costume, sometimes it just doesn't have time to dry. Oh, it isn't the anniversary. We've missed... So that can't be Dad. It can't be Dad. Because he already had the bone times. Oh, that means Grandma did find his creepy sex costume. Oh, so it is Grandma. Well, now I can't make fun of him because it's a mental illness, not a kink. September 19. We just had a call. Esther passed away in her sleep. The doctors couldn't give us a diagnosis and even said this sudden passing is bizarre. We'll have to tell Ruby when she gets home from school. This isn't going to be easy on any of us. Least of all Esther, because she's dead. But she's not dead. Nana looked into the fires of hell, and she saw me. Well, obviously I didn't write this because I can't reach. Unless I use the stepladder. Nana. Nana, you can stop haunting us now. Nana. Seriously. I'm just gonna see if I can run straight through it. If it's, is he always gonna spawn in the same place? Apparently. Alright. I'll wait. Marco! Marco! You bastard, just go over the other side. Oh, filthy rabbit. I know what's been done in you. I know there's a strange white stain on those trousers. Probably from all of the cakes you prepare. Hey, you wanna just grab me? I'm right here. I'm right here. Nope. Where's the last tape? Where's the last tape? Oh, okay. That I wasn't expecting. I didn't get scared because it's not frightening, but I wasn't expecting it. Oh no, don't come out on this side, idiot. Seriously, if Dad wasn't into pastries and furries, I'd love him more. And he's gonna just pop out of this one. I can hear the footsteps. Man, that music is really poorly balanced, isn't it? Where's the last tape? Where's the last tape? Shut up, bear. Wow, he's really after me now. She? I can't decide. I don't know what you are anymore. As I said, it's not the anniversary, so I was probably not Dad. Oh, shit. Oh, hello. What was that? Oh, boy. Oh, that was frightening. Oh, that was so scary. Did you see how Dad got into his arachnid costume, but he forgot to take the rabbit head off? Dude, seriously? Dad over here. Oh, what are you, bugged? I mean, you turned into a giant spider, but are you bugged? Go. Alright, so I have to go into that room, and I guess I have to trigger... the spider rabbit? It's like something out of Stephen King's It. When was this game made? Did they see It 2 and decide they want to make a creepy spider rabbit? It's like it's the only thing children are frightened of anymore. If it's not a spider rabbit, then they're not scared. Ooh, it's a spider rabbit. Ooh. I'm so startled. Yeah, right. You're the worst. You're the worst. Come on. Just get this over with. Not frightened. Not frightened, demon who killed my grandmother. Is this like The Exorcist? Although he is in it's in Dad's sex costume. So is it the Sexorcist? That took a while to get out. It should have been easier to deliver, really. Here we go. September 22nd. Ruby says the Mr. Hopp toy creeps her out, but it's the only thing she has to remember her grandmother by, except for all of the clothing that apparently she made for her, which we established in one of the other tapes. I keep hearing bumps in the nights. Like somebody is walking around and it's scaring Jenna and I keep a handgun in the safe, but I'm considering keeping it closer to me. We lock that room so Ruby can't get to it. Jenna keeps the key under a houseplant in the hallway, I think. Oh no, it is gonna be Dad in his creepy sex costume, and I'm gonna shoot my dad. Oh well, guess it's time to shoot my dad. Let's go shoot my dad. Do 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 do. Let's go shoot my dad. This can't be the houseplant because it would have worked already. Let's go shoot my dad. A do 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 do. A do 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 do. A do 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 do. A do 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 do. A walk to the left, please. Thank you. I mean, he took off his rabbit spider costume, which is nice. What's the hallway? Seriously, what's the hallway? Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, when you're walking back and forth in this place, it's kind of difficult to tell what a hallway is. Right? It's like, what's a what is considered a hallway? Is the house just one big hallway with, you know, rooms to the left and right? Although not even to the left and right, it's just one big hallway with all of the rooms on the other side. Is that a common architectural thing? Am I missing something? Is this new vogue? I mean, this is fine. He's on the other side, so I'm good. Jeez, it's almost though I'm hidden, but it knows where I am. What a novel concept. Well, this doesn't look like a hallway. This looks like a creepy dungeon. And it is. Just let me find the gun so that I can accidentally shoot my parents. And this wasn't a horror game, this was just something speaking about gun violence. Right? It's like, oh no, gun violence is running rampant in the States, and mental illness isn't dealt with, so old people die. Ugh. Get off your pedestal, game. I just wanted to play a creepy game about a pervert father and a mother who doesn't want to engage in their sex play. Then I would have been happy. It would have been perfectly innocent in its pervertedness. But now it's like some sort of friggin', oh, look at me, look at the video game I made, it's so avant-garde. Where's the ribbit? I suppose that's the other thing, because I don't have headphones on, I can't tell which direction the footsteps are coming from. Oh, there's a plant. Could be that one. Or it could be this one. Or it could be this one. Hey! Now I can shoot my dad! Don't take that out of context! Ah, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch. Was? Dude. Okay, I'm starting to warm to the song. It's a little repetitive, sure, but it's got a beat and you can dance to it. Almost there. Get out of here. Get out of here, Lightning McQueen. Need to get to Daddy's gun safe. Their anniversary. Shit. It's April the 18th, right? How do people in the States do dates? Like that? Yep. Pew pew! Find Daddy! 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 Where are you, Daddy? You shouldn't have taught me how to read, Daddy. Now I've got a gun, Daddy. 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 They said that education was the wrong thing. You don't teach people how to read, Daddy. You don't teach people basic numeracy and literacy, else they get shot. I'm running in the house, Daddy. What are you gonna do about it, Daddy? Are you gonna get shot, Daddy? Oh no, I made noises, Daddy. Oh no, Daddy. Where are you? Where are you, Daddy? Are you in my room, Daddy? Are you going to get the ever-loving crap shot out of you, Daddy? Am I going to give you a lead enema, Daddy? This one's got your name on it, Daddy. I can't remember. I'm not sure I know what that name is, but it's got your name on it, Daddy. Did you know I found the gun, Daddy? Is that why you're avoiding me now? Also, this apparently seems to be a child-sized gun, Daddy. Well, guess I killed my father. Do 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 do. A boo boo boo. A beebity boo. I don't know how to change a cartridge. Do 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 do. A ba ba beebity boo. A boo 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 boo. Come give your Nana a big kiss. No, that's okay. You are dead. Do 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 do. I'm trying to shoot you, but I can't. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm sort of reducing the tension. Shoot the girl! Shoot the girl! Oh, police! Drop the gun now! It's a child! Armed police! Drop the gun now! Ah, shit, not armed police. I was really hoping for the unarmed police. Escape artist. I got the escape artist ending. There are other endings? There are other endings? Like what? Okay. Is that an ending? Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I can run... Maybe I can run past? It's not gonna let me... Not gonna let me turn around and shoot the thing. Still, I don't understand what it is. Armed police! Freeze! We're the armed police! The slightly more concerning ones than the not armed police. Still chasing me. It's still there. I had no choice. I had no choice. I didn't choose to go with the armed police! So why is there a continue option then? So dumb.
Hey, oh, what's this? Oh, look, it's a hand puppet or something. I don't know. Oh, I'll keep it. Oh, you won't murder me. Haha, my grandmother's still alive.
I don't understand how there's other endings. Was the other ending not to shoot the rabbit? Well, I suppose I have time, don't I? Let's see if there's any reason to explore this further. Okay. Nothing, nothing. Why does it keep saying that this game is terrifying? This game wasn't terrifying. It was not scary. It was really bland. It was kind of milk meat. The scariest thing was imagining it was a sex play. Doodly-doo. I'm not finding anything. I don't know. The fact that there's multiple how am I supposed to find other endings? I did everything it said. I didn't find any hidden things. Also, the the results I'm getting on the search here are really odd. First is Mr. Hopp's Playhouse, obviously. It's what the game is. The next one is Summer Heights High, which is an Australian mockumentary created by a comedian. And then the one after that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory musical, referring to the run on the London West End rather than the film. It's weird. But yeah, I'm getting nothing. Unless there was a character in that called Mr. Hops? No, it's just, that's weird. Australian show, man dressed as a girl. Was there a character named Mr. Hoops? That's just bizarre. Oh my god. I can't find anything. I can't find it. Now I'm getting weird searches again. I just search for the game and wiki, and then I get Zootopia, which I guess is because it has Judy Hopps in it, so that's popping up. And then I get James Blum, who is a film producer, because his mother was married to director Walter Hopps. Okay, there really isn't much information about this. I'm just going to go through, and I'm not going to shoot the rabbit. So that means I'm going to have to play through all over again, and then not shoot the rabbit, I guess. Because that's the only option I have at this point. Because when Grandma goes crazy and then turns back into a stuffed rabbit, I can't do anything, as far as I can see. What would Nana think when you said that? Nana's dead, Dad, so nothing? She'll think what Dust thinks. You had her cremated. It wasn't that long ago either, so you really did it quite quickly. Is that just the same picture that was in the squad car? Did they really go to no effort whatsoever to make any more pixel assets? Oh, I just don't know. Oh well, here we go. Not so much a speed run because I didn't do it quickly in the first place, but a run. Yeah. I just wonder if there's supposed to be an ending that you don't get grabbed at all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, must be a dream or something. I don't know. Make your way back to your bed, because why not? I'm also looking for other options. I did get a key, but I guess that was the front door key. That's funny how I have to immediately leave the house after that. Why can't I just go back to bed? That's what I was trying to do in the first place, right? Go back to bed. I'm just gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna sleep this one off like a long bender. You know, a bender that 12-year-old girls go to. Okay, there's another ending. Sleep tight. Ruby insisted it was all a bad dream and went back to bed. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Seemed to finish the game faster. Leave the house. Whatever. Not to say that it ever really had much of an impact to begin with, but I really don't care, bud. You do you, Rabbitman. You do you. I wonder if you can find the key early. No, you can't access the plants until you do that. Oh, I hit control to crouch. This isn't like a shooter game. You can't crouch with control. What are the other endings going to be? The one thing it could do without is this music. It's just the worst after a while. I mean, I understand what they're going for. They're going for like a... So they want it to be like, No, forget it. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Although I think some doors require a key. Yeah, I know. I got the key. Let me leave. That's not an ending. That's not the leave mum in the house to die to the spooky rabbit ending. I hate the fact that I can't see how many endings there are supposed to be. So I'm not especially inclined to play this for extended periods. Oh wait, no, because I found a tape first. Maybe I wasn't supposed to find the tapes first. Maybe I was supposed to go look for Mum. Because I found the tape. And this time I will try not to find the tape. I'll try to find my mother. Go away, Mr. Hopp. Also, if my grandmother had, like, death Alzheimer's, why did she have the wherewithal to tell me that she was making me a rabbit? Or is Mr. Hopp supposed to be... Is he supposed to be a representation of mental illness? And how it travels through the family. My father had it, so he killed my mother, and I had it because I'm my father's daughter. So everybody is mentally ill in the family. This is Dad having a mental break after his mother died, and this is me eventually shooting my father to death. Mental illness is a terrible, terrible thing. So remember, kids, don't be mentally ill. That's the moral of the story. Don't be mentally ill. Be mentally unill. I heard no footsteps. I did not hear the pitter-patter of little rabbit footsteps. See, the interesting thing is after the sting happens, the AI seems to have him pause. Although that time it didn't work. Because he would have been paused off screen, but he still got me. Now whatever. I'm not trying to game break the game. See, he's just stopped. There he is, in the flesh. He really loved his mother. Who can blame him? She was a fox. Like, literally a fox. That's why he's a furry. God damn it. Can't even make jokes at your expense, Dad. Let the game end, Dad. Oh, is it because... Do I not have the key now? Because it overrid the find your mother thing when I accessed a tape, so I'm figuring that maybe the only other thing I can do is find Mome. I'm going to find the Mome. Oh, piss off, Dad. God, maybe I should be using a controller for this instead of my lazy left hand. Is he coming back? He just kept walking. What a nice pattern. Thank you. Thanked him too soon. You're a bastard, Dad. You're a right bastard. Walk in the other direction. And then clean your gross sex suit. Are there like particular dry cleaners that furries take their gross sex suits to? I'm just curious. Mom? 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 Where are you? I don't want to find the tapes. The worst thing is I think I need to do this in one go. If I don't do it in one go, it's not going to work. Come back. Yeah, now walk the other way. Mom! 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 You in the attic? Are you in the creepy attic? Mom? 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 No! This way, you bastard! You flea-ridden prick! This way! Trying to get over there. My mom. I want my mom. Is she in this chest? No. Keep walking. You prick! I hate you! I wish I was adopted! I didn't have a mentally ill family. Dad, go out. Go rent a film or something. Go to a cinema. Go get drunk. Go get drunk like all of the other dads. Don't be so concerned about what I'm doing in here at night. All the other dads just get drunk. Why can't you? Where's Mom? Mom? Well, I haven't been able to find Mom. Nothing seems interactable. Is it still my... I can't even check what my objective is. Really weird. I mean, maybe I did what I was supposed to do. I don't know. It's so hard to say because, you know, normally it doesn't give me like a... doesn't give me a list of objectives or anything of the sort. It just says, find Mum. And in the process of trying to find her, instead I find the tapes. This is the only time I actually have a different objective. Where's it gonna put me? Great. Some doors require a key. I'm just spinning my wheels, really. Guess this is where I found the tape. I think. Mom? Yeah, see, this is where the tape is. But I don't want the tape. Maybe I needed to trigger that before something else triggers? I love the fact that I could remember their anniversary, though. Let's see. Where's Mom? Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. There's just no information on this. Instead, now I'm getting related searches like, what animal would I be in Zootopia? I don't... I'd be the animal that eats all of the other animals and then doesn't watch Zootopia. Christ. Yeah, and all the pictures of Zootopia. Someone's... Oh god, let's just read the... This game is God tier. What? So I figured out how to burn the house down? Why are all of these people scared? Blah, blah, blah. Sat on the... I really enjoyed the mechanic... Okay, the mechanics are okay. The mechanics are okay, except the way that Mr. Hopp's moves is kind of stupid. But now I'm just looking at the pictures of people who played this game, and why are they all screaming? This wasn't scary. This was not a scary... This didn't even get my blood rate up. I wish I was wearing my watch. Love this game. It was scary. I didn't like the way he moved. Nah, he moves kind of crappy. Blah, blah, blah. Flashing white seizure warning. Was there really anything that flashed? Created a thing for Reddit. Maybe there's people on here saying the endings in Reddit. No, it's just people with their fucking videos. Blah, blah, blah. Another person screaming at something that isn't frightening. Another person screaming at something that isn't frightening. Big Chungus. Yeah, okay. Big Chungus is pretty frightening. Very good game. Lots of effort. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no one's saying what the endings are. Well, that's a shame. I wonder how you burn the house down. I don't see any way to burn the house down. There isn't even like an oven or anything. How do I set you on fire? Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. The game isn't really especially engaging for me, personally. I suppose it really just has everything to do with the fact that it's not frightening. I don't know how people would find this frightening. Unless, you know, they're scared of, like, Bugs Bunny. Or they got like some sort of animatronic fear because of Five Nights. It's just, it's not a scary game. But once again, everybody has different emotional reactions to games. I don't think it does enough to jack up the tension. Like, okay, for example, the game would be a lot more frightening if every time you got caught, you're just dead. You're gone. That's it. Game over. You have to start all over again. That would ratchet up the tension. That would make the game more frightening because you don't want to go and die. If you die, you gotta do it all over again. That's scary. That's scary because it's a palpable consequence that occurs when you lose the game. In this case, there really isn't one. The only consequence is, oh yeah, I guess you gotta go back to a checkpoint. So scary. I'm so frightened that I went back to a checkpoint. I like how it gives the tip that some doors require a key. I did pick up a key. Can I not get into the kitchen if I don't pick up that key? I'm gonna check that out. No, I can still get in there. So what is the key for? Is the key for this door? Okay. Yeah, I mean... honestly, I thought it would go longer. But I've kind of lost all desire to explore this. The fact that, like, for example, if I just go back to the menu... options... You know what would be really handy? I'm just saying, and they do this in a lot of these kinds of games. A lot of, like, these independently created games that are for free download. Which is part of the reason you can't be too hard on it anyway. They'd normally give, like, a list of endings. Even to show you, even to number them. So say I got the ending where I managed to get out of the house after doing all of the things correctly. It could turn around and say, ending number 5. So then I go, okay, alright, so at least I know there are 5 endings because you've told me which ending I got. Or, have a list of it in here after I've completed one. Then it's like, you got this ending, and then you go into a list, and the rest of them are question marks. I was like, oh, I got ending 4. It's just anything, any kind of information to make it worth playing the game again. And the fact that there weren't that many things that were interactable, because I was pretty much mashing E on everything I could. I was desperately looking for the game to do something else. And I suppose this is where we get into the real roadblock, in that I'm not afraid of video games. Because, this big, like, divide here between me and what's happening on the screen means that a video game is never going to hurt me. It's never going to threaten me vitally. And I guess maybe it also depends on the kind of... if you're fight or flight? Maybe? I don't know. This is an interesting one. I haven't really polled people. But personally, when it comes to that kind of thing, is like, are you going to be afraid and run away from something that scares you, or if you're going to stand your ground and fight that thing? I'm certainly a fighter rather than a flighter, so I don't really know if that's part of what translates into it. There might be people who can say otherwise. It's like, oh no, I'm a fighter, but I'm petrified by these games. And you know, there might be a suggestion that earlier I said, oh yeah, the thing about horror games. Horror games are scary. It's the unknown that you're afraid of. You go into the game and you're scared. Anything could be happening. It could be anything. But then you play the game and it's not that it's anything. Like, you literally see what the thing is, and then it pops out and goes boo. And then that's all that's gonna happen. Like, maybe if you're playing a game where your character gets violently killed in various ways, it might be frightening because you don't know what's going to happen to you. Think like, something more like Scissor Man, where the character acts kind of like he's in a dream. He'll just pop out of anywhere. Like, for example, I knew where Mr. Hops was. You're supposed to know where he is because you have headphones on. You can hear if he's to the left of you or to the right of you, so long as your channels aren't reversed. So you know where the badman is, and I think it's supposed to ratchet up tension through atmosphere, but instead it's like, okay, well, I have a perfect indication of where he is, so long as I execute all of my inputs correctly, I'm not going to get hurt or caught. I'm not going to have my time wasted. I always come back to the biggest issue with these games being the fact that I don't really react to them in the same way I'm supposed to. I don't get the right emotional response. If I keep dying in these games, I'm not scared, I'm annoyed. And I have a feeling that happens to a lot of people even when they are playing games that they're scared of. Say, for example, you watch Fishbark play a Five Nights game, and initially he's like, oh, I'm scared. And then he plays them for a while, and it's like, okay, he's literally just getting annoyed. He's getting annoyed. This game is no longer frightening, it's annoying. And that's exactly what it is. You no longer have a fear response because it's not scary. Nothing's happening except you're losing time, and losing time is annoying when you're playing a game. You're not making any progression, you're not learning anything, you're just getting set back. And that's when you have this, like, disconnects between video games that don't really punish you for dying. Like, it used to be that you were literally sent back to the start of the level or to the start of the game if you died. And I was like, okay, there's consequences. I don't want to die. I need to learn through this. And in this, it's like, oh no, I get sent back to a checkpoint? Alright. The checkpoint's not that far, and it's reasonably easy to get through if I just wait. Because I suppose the other thing is when you're not frightened by the game, you start thinking about the game mechanically. And then it's less, oh no, I'm fighting through the fear, and more, I'm wrangling the controls. I'm just getting to the bottom of the mechanics. Part of me was like, okay, I see Mr. Hops pauses for a few seconds after he runs at you. So you can maybe goad him into going to the other side, make a noise, and then he stops after he encounters you, and then you just go the other direction. So there's always like a safe option. It's, I guess for what it is, it's good, but then you always get these, hold on, let me do this. Let me go to the actual, the itch.io page. I'm going to screen cap. Display cap. Okay, here we are. Right. Okay, so we got people going on here. It's like, the ya boy nos. Look at how scared this grown-ass person is of this video game. Are they scared? Are they fishing for views? I doubt they're scared. Okay, this guy doesn't look especially scared. But it looks like his gimmick is just using a flat picture of himself and then putting some paraphernalia on himself for his thumbnail. So that's great. Oh, look! Another grown man. Look at him scream at the Scary Bunny game. Blah, 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 blah. Ugh. Here's another. This guy just looks kind of perturbed. Look, this man-child is literally screaming at the screen. Oh my god, it's so frightening. Good job, Algo YT. This guy just has an avatar. So, I mean, you're saying he's freaky. This person just has a picture of a mole rat or something. Someone asking about multiple endings. There are lots of multiple endings and lots of Easter eggs. Some still unfound. I leave it up. This is the player's view. So many different perspectives. But it's amazing. It really isn't. There's some fat chungus, which I appreciate. That's fine. Dead meme. There's a guy. I can't see his face unless his face is literally a YouTube button. But I don't know. He's probably scared. He said it was frustrating, so... Okay, he said the death/scares were perfect, so I imagine he was scared. This boy looks like he wants to poop. Groom your eyebrows, son. Some manscaping. So, yeah, I mean... Everyone's saying it was great. Lots of jump scares. It's like, how jump scares? I like, what? There was a hand that came through the ground. There was a hand that came through a wall. And there was the spider rabbit. And it would be pretty hard not to say that this wasn't inspired by it. That's pretty obvious. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say? The game was just... It's not a genre for me. It becomes more and more obvious the more and more of these games I play that this just isn't for me. I'm interested in them in a gameplay perspective. It would have been nice to see what Easter eggs there were in the game with a bunny. But it wasn't scary. It's interesting that it also paints itself as a puzzle. Why would this be #puzzle? There were no puzzles. It was walk back and forth across the place. There was one thing that could be considered a puzzle, and that was how to get the gun out of the safe. But the only series of numbers that was found in the entire game was the calendar saying that it was somebody's anniversary. And that was it. It was like something that a housewife put on the calendar so that her husband would remember it was their anniversary. But it doesn't matter because they're dead. Oh, boy. So, there you go. If you want to play this game, moonbit.itch.io/Mr. Playhouse. Maybe you'll get something out of it that I didn't. I mean, sure, I got something out of it. I got to paint a picture of something potentially amusing as far as the setting went, but it wasn't enough to sink your teeth into. And the mechanics themselves are annoying enough not to explore the game further. That's a shame. It's a shame because I can see you could have done lots of little things in this. If there was like particular pickups that you got initially to change the way the game played through. If there was more hidden lore, say, after you started picking up the tapes, maybe you found a diary instead. And then it was a diary written by the mother rather than audio cassettes recorded by the father. And then if you go a little further, you find the grandmother's diary. Or news articles or something. There wasn't really enough to sink your teeth into in a game like this, and it wasn't scary enough to avoid the lore. And maybe I'm just saying this because we get spoilt by lore in a lot of other games, and sometimes they just put lore in there to make up for the fact that their game isn't very good. But at least then, if the story is interesting, it becomes memorable. I'm not going to remember playing this game. I could potentially play this game next year during spooky times and forget that I literally played it. Just... mechanically fine, not scary, not especially creepy. If, say, for example, the music sort of picked up when Mr. Hops was around, and if he wasn't omnipresently around, if there was a chance that he was going to maybe turn up in every doorway, and then the music hit, so then you had to be careful. The fact that he was omnipresent meant that the game lacked tension. Something like the Halloween score with Mike Myers being around picked up the tension in the movie because a lot of the time nothing was happening. Whereas it feels like it's almost necessary these days for people in their short attention spans. That stuff needs to constantly be happening. Otherwise, it's not scary. But actually ratcheting up the tension for a scare is more frightening. They kind of tried to do it with the environmental jump scares rather than Mr. Hopp's / dad's pervert costume / psycho nana's costume / demon, I guess, popping out and killing you. Like, that wasn't scary. That was just a consequence. Kind of the same with Five Nights, how it's not scary because you know if you've failed to stop the animatronic, it's just going to jump out and scream at you. That's not really scary. It's not frightening. It hasn't ratcheted up the tension. The only time it kind of works is with Golden Freddy. So the lights go out and then the music picks up and then it kind of stops and then nothing's happening. That's building tension. I suppose at the end of the day, somebody who isn't scared by a horror game shouldn't be saying how a horror game should work. But there are certainly pieces of media that do come off as more frightening because they know how to work that. They know how to build tension. If you look at something like... There were even sections in the original It miniseries that did it right, considering that this is kind of a homage. There were sections in that kind of worked as frightening, like... I think they were looking at a photo album and the music cut short and got soft and then the picture started playing. And then it started moving in on Pennywise, sort of as part of a crowd. And that was that sort of picked up the tension and then it dropped the scare and it's like, that works. That works as a scare. There is a setup, tension builds, and there's a payoff. In this, it's like, Judy Hopps is waiting around the corner. She's going to pop out and go, bah. The screen's going to flash. Hi, Right Eye. I'm sort of just decompiling this because the game itself was not really much to talk about. I think I could probably discuss the game longer than I could play the game. It's like, oh no, this is a rabbit, and I go into the game, and it's like, oh, what am I going to do? I've got to find my mum. There was a whole bunch of Menzies on the wall, but... Oh no, Judy Hopps got me again. Yeah, oh no, somebody said something in the chat after an hour and a half of it being quiet. You're right, that did ratchet up the tension of nobody watching the stream. That's the truly frightening thing, is that we're all alone in an uncaring cosmos. We... Oh no, don't, rabbit, no. Ah, you're so scary. It spooks. And then one time it was a spider. And then one time it punched its hand through the wall. But once again, this is one of these games where you go on here and you look at these pictures, you know? You look at the pictures and it's just this shit. And this is so repellent, clickbaity, garbage 25-year-old grown-ass man going, oh, scary bunny! No, not scary bunny. Never scary bunny. That is literally the only screen grab that they can take because that's literally the only thing that happens. It's Freddy Fazbear, he scared me, ooh! It's Judy Hopps! She scares me! Ha ha! And see, here's another. This is Beardo. Oh no! I'm really frightened of rabbits! Funny joke! No joke, Yoda. This game is a bit of a joke. I've only seen a minute of this game. I'm already used to the bunny. Exactly. My theory craft was scarier. I suggested that what was really going on, because you start the game, and it's like, girl is scared of rabbit. Oh no. And then you sort of go into your parents' room, and then there's blood everywhere, and I suggested that mum was maybe on the rag, you know. And then we go into the kitchen here, and then we see that it's their anniversary. And what I suggested was Dad was walking around the house, and it was part of their weird sex play, because he was really into Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he was growing up, and therefore, you know, he's got that furry kink going on. So he's dressed up in his weird perv outfit, and he's hunting around the house for Mum. When he finds them, well, darling, it's our anniversary. You gotta let me have this. You gotta let me have this. And she's wearing that red wig that's draped over one eye, and you know, this like corset that's pulled far too tight. It's like, no, you're Jessica Rabbit, and I'm Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. And you're gonna like it, because it's our anniversary. It's only our anniversary and my birthday that we get to do this. I mean, the mechanics themselves are kind of cute. You know, you're visible or you're hidden. You're mostly hidden, and if you make a noise, then Dad in his sex costume comes running. It's like, no. But then you can hear where he is, like, at all times. So then it's not really frightening, because he's not supernatural. And see, here's Mum's Menzies. So I was like, no, and she's hidden in the closet or something. It's like, it's scary. It's not scary. And there's Percy. Oh no, I got. And then see, the only thing that's annoying is you get reset. You gotta do it all over again. It does one or two things that could be considered, like, jump scares. But, once again, it's not scary. It's not scary. It's not scary. I'm not going, I'm not cowering behind my hands. Not trying to bait people for views. And they could do this game right, you know? I'm not saying that they have failed to do it right, but there are things that you could add. If this thing is supernatural, then have it teleport. Like, I know he is in front of me now. I know he's there, you know? So, there's no tension. My heart rate... 60. I'm sitting down, so it's about 60 usually. But it's not frightening. There's nothing scary about this. The scariest thing is, this is the game I chose to play. How frightening that I'm spending the better part of 2 hours wasting my time playing this game. And then there are other things like, this is the perfect kind of game that has alternate endings, but it doesn't tell you how many alternate endings it has. For no apparent reason. And it paints itself as a puzzle game, and there's literally one puzzle. Oh geez, this is the one thing, I can see the date. I wonder if the 18th of April is going to come up anywhere, like a gun safe. Could it possibly be a gun safe where I unlock a gun from? Yeah, no. Where is it? Let's go back to Screaming Beardman. Oh no, Screaming Beardman. Let's scroll up to the top of this itch.io page. Hashtag horror. Hashtag adventure. Hashtag pixel. Hashtag retro. Hashtag strategy. Hashtag puzzle. Hashtag survival. Oh yeah. It's certainly strategy, puzzle, survival. Oh boy. Talk about casting a wide net. What part of it is strategy? Hearing where the bunny is and not moving when he's too close. The part of it that's puzzle, use the date of the anniversary to unlock the gun safe. The part of it that's survival, I guess you got resource management. It's your one life, and if you die, you didn't survive. I'll give it adventure. I'll give it horror because apparently people are scared by things. I don't know what that's like. Pixel, yes, it's made of pixels. Retro? In that there's one mechanic and the game's built around it? Sure. Yeah, exactly. Every game is a survival game. Solitaire is a survival game. If you use up all of your moves, that person who was playing solitaire, dead. They're gone. You're playing Tetris. I don't know if you're supposed to be the board or the blocks or the person moving them, but if you fill up the screen with blocks, you're dead. If you're playing Freddy Fish and you can't find the clues you need, you die. Sure. If you're playing a sports game, and your team loses, the manager just lines them all up, puts a gun to each of their temple, and just blows them away, one after the other. You'd think after the third or fourth they might get off their knee, but the coach said take a knee, boys, and those sports people, they're very disciplined in that they listen, they make sure that they take this. It's very important that you listen to the coach. He knows what he's doing. I mean, he is using a revolver with an extended clip. A revolver with an extended... I know guns! Did you know that some revolvers have extended clips? It looks really funny. The barrel's like this big. God. Anyway. But don't worry though, it's scary because this guy's covering most of his face, so you know it's scary. And this guy's he's become the Terminator rabbit. I don't know, something. Do you think he photoshopped this on his head? Oh shit! I clicked it. No. Okay, good. It just zoomed it in. There we go. Is this a Photoshop or did he own this? Is this in his own creepy collection? It's like shit. I need to make another thumbnail where I'm pulling the same face every single time. I better get out my creepy ears. This beardo. Look at him. Look at how scared he is. Am I doing it right? Am I getting YouTube views yet? No? Okay. But yeah, it's... Or like in The Witness, where if you fail at the challenge enough times, you kill yourself in real life. What, are you going for the last challenge? Are you going for the last, like the 7-minute puzzle blitz? I mean, I finished The Witness. I didn't finish this. I didn't get all the endings in Mr. Hopp's Playhouse. So, I guess this is a harder game than The Witness. Punch that face in the boss like a like. Yeah. No. That you can quote me on that one. Mr. Hopp's Playhouse, harder than The Witness. I couldn't find all the endings in this. It's a harder game. They're both puzzle games too. See? Hold on. Wait, where are we? And here. There. See? Puzzle. They're both puzzle games. So, if the point of a puzzle game is to solve the puzzle and beat the game, this is a harder game than The Witness. Damn 'em, son. It's a pretty good typo. And just some of the descriptions. How many times does it say it's horrifying? Like, horror-eyeing. Okay, so there is 2 uses of the words horrifying. How about no, okay, it's not. How about scary? Oh, okay, it's only 3 times scary. So it's only 3 scaries. Nah, well, that's a shame. This is only a 3 scary game. How about puzzle? How many times does puzzle appear? Oh, what a surprise! Puzzle only appears once. Try fear. Oh, fear. No, finally, I just want to say that this game is great, and it gave me the genuine, childlike fear I felt the first time I played Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, okay. How about scare? Ooh! Oh, yeah, actually, that's fair. Jump scare! Jump scare appears 3 times. It's 3 times more jump scare than puzzle, guys. But scare is not 9, although 1 is in the description. It's a puzzle game because you have to remember 3 numbers for a while. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, did you remember the 18th of April? It was their anniversary. I remembered it because I suggested that the only time he could get his furry bone zone on was during their anniversary. That's how I remembered it. Making a filthy joke. It was funny. And because the character wasn't the little girl didn't die. She didn't get killed by Mr. Hops. So obviously it was just Dad saying, "Go back to bed, darling. Mummy and I are playing wrestles again. Remember the last time you walked in when we were playing wrestles? I asked you to go to bed. Go back to bed. Don't ask me why I'm in a rabbit costume. Thanks for making a game in my name. Hop instead of jump." No, that's not what the game's called. For real, though, it was a good game. Scared me a few times, lol. It says at the very beginning, this game contains scary themes, flashing visuals, and jump scares. Play discretion is advised. I guess that's just a reply to saying someone, if they're photosensitive or something, I don't know. Oh god, this person used scare twice in the same sentence. But either way, this is excellent. Music design scare style space between scares and objectives. Great stuff. In fact, isn't the puzzle to find the sequence of arrow keys that keep the bunny from yelling at you? Yeah, but that would be like suggesting that the puzzle in columns is that you need to drop the jewels in such a way that the gems disappear. Wouldn't really qualify that as a puzzle game, but it's a scare game because scare is used 9 times. Nice game with a whole lot of jump scares. A great game indeed! Exclamation mark. A good amount of jump scares and the atmosphere is very intense. No. I mean, maybe if you're scared of music boxes. Oh no, they used scared again. This game literally scared the crap out of me. And I loved it and hate it too. This person defecated playing this game. Hold on a second. That made them void their bowels. Maybe they're incontinent. Loved this game, even if it was frustrating at times. The constant threat of Mr. Hops was great. The deaths/scares were perfect, and the ending was stressful. See, this is where I'd like to show you the ending, where you either jump or shoot. It's as scary as Mega Man. Old jump and shoot man, as Aaron, not a very nice person, Hansen would say. That's all the uses of scare, though. How about fright? No one was frightened. Okay. Boo. Poopy. No. Scored. No. Big Chungus. Hey, I know you're in there, Big Chungus. I saw you. Big Chungus. I know you're lurking in here somewhere. This was the only appropriate picture for this game. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding, Big Chungus? There he is. Yeah. This is the only one that makes any sense. Is Big Chungus putting a picture of a pizza in a fridge. In a picture of a fridge with a picture of a banana. Oh shit, Spookums, you're right. Spookums. No, but there was Spook. I love this game. It's amazing. Has just the right amount of spook. Oh my god, look at this run-on sentence. I was looking for the start of it and I just kept friggin' looking. Oh my god, is this just one sentence? The visual style and side-scrolling nature of the game reminds me of the original SNES Clock Tower in all the best ways, while Mr. Hops is a generally freaky adversary that has more than a handful of surprises up his sleeve for me, spooking me quite effectively in a lot of places. That's one sentence. Okay, I need to put it there. I need to write a review. Great, okay. Okay, I need to write a review for this game. How do I do it? Ah, shit, I need to log in. Can I remember? Can I remember what my login is? Hemingway would weep. Yeah. Yeah. And then he'd put a shotgun to his temple. Yeah, don't pay attention to that password. I think it's probably this. Shit. Oh shit, it thinks I'm a robot. I won't be able to post a review for this game if I was a robot. Oh god, crosswalks. Help me guys, I'm a robot. I think these are crosswalks. That's a crosswalk. This is a stoop. The stoop kid's afraid to leave it. There we go, verify. Log in. Shit. Shit. It better not be one of those passwords that requires capitalization. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. I like traffic lights. Only when they're red. Log in. How am I going to post a review, guys? Shit! Shit! I'm pretty sure I have an account. I just can't log in. God damn it. I guess somebody else is going to have to log on for me and type Spookums in there. If you're searching for Spookums, Mr. Hopp's Playhouse is an exemplary example of a game that is as frightening as Zootopia. Both have a rabbit named Hops. Both approach themes of racism. And both truly are exemplars of the survival genre. If you're looking for a good way to spend 45 minutes with your pants on, I suggest you play Mr. Hopp's Playhouse. Nailed it! God damn. I just love that they address racism in this game. It really does something for me. Fighting the good fight. Instead of all of those beta cuck terrorists that are on Twitch, I'm trying to keep it real. White men who don't have intercourse can sometimes not be neo-fascists on Twitch. Bringing it back. I'm bringing it back home to all you alpha chads out there who have once in their lives at least touched vagina. Bringing it back. Free indie horror. I'm trying to find, like, do you think they went through here and clipped out all of? I'm really looking for. I'm looking for at least someone that just said, you know, it wasn't especially good. No, really cool game. This was excellent. Nice game with a whole lot of jump scares. Is this count playing the game? Am I going to get banned because I'm not playing the game? I'm not just chatting, I'm talking about the game here. Hi, thanks for making this game. I made you a video, so maybe this is... Let me just mute this. No, okay, no, not interested. Look at this tool. I could hear him without needing to hear him. Hi guys, how's it going? I'm playing a video game. I bet it's gonna be scary. Oh, it's a rabbit. Something like that. Love this game. This game was quite interesting. I played the game and beat it after 2 hours. Wow, what a legend. Okay, good game, but my gun wouldn't shoot at the end. Don't you hate it when you're playing a survival horror puzzle game and your gun doesn't shoot at the end? I know I do. Next, there's another page. There might be more pictures of man-children that are scared at a bunny. No, that's just an inverted picture. That was pretty amazing. Favorite thing was your eye for detail. Played the game. My latest itch really nice game. Wait, really nice game. I unfortunately didn't have time to finish it, but it was fantastic. Do you think they work for IGN? To anyone wondering, there are 3 endings to the game. Okay, so I got 2 endings. I went back to bed, and I got out of the house after murdering someone, but I guess I didn't get the 3rd ending. Oh man, this Russian might have enjoyed this game. I'm not quite sure. It makes sense there aren't any bad reviews. If you're the sort of person who wouldn't enjoy it, you'd be immediately repulsed. Yeah, but how are you going to help all of the other poor people that might happen upon this game and then see that it's a puzzle, strategy, horror, adventure, survival game and then go, I love all of those genres. I've got to play this. One thing that can be said for this game is that it doesn't sell itself long. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I say one of the worst things a game can do is outstay its welcome, and I guess it didn't get to that point. There were parts of it that were frustrating in that you had to wait, and I admit I'm an impatient gamer. I don't like sitting around and waiting for cycles or waiting for patrols because while I don't have my hands doing anything, I'm not playing the game. Some kind of weird bug. That's okay. This seems like one of my nightmares as a kid. This game's fairly interesting. Here we go. But I found that after you get the hang of just avoiding the monster, the horror really wore off. I'd personally suggest a surprise grab that happens every so often, but that's just me. Okay, this guy's my new hero. Because he had something slightly negative to say about the game. So, go subscribe to user Levant. Look at this putum. See, he included Big Chungus in his avatar, in his thumbnail as well. I'm a nice person! I told you to subscribe to him. Oh, no, here's another person. Look at how scared this man-child is. He's so frightened. Look at how frightened he is. He's covering his mouth in horror. Oh no, there's a puzzle in this game. I'll never solve it. Homemade nightmare. What part of this is a homemade nightmare? Is it because it's an indie game? So, right. It's exactly the type of crap it appears to be. Yeah, well, I mean, people keep likening it to lasagna something. Oh, hold on. Let me search for lasagna. Oh, sorry, they don't know how to spell lasagna. Get fucked. Inspired by Lasagna Boy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just, let me let me just fucking zoom in on this a little bit. As with most other types of pasta, the Italian word is a plural form, lasagna meaning more than one sheet of lasagna. Can people learn the language, please? We all know, but it's too late now. It's never too late. They can change the name of their poopy game. Change it. Just change the name. Maybe he's Lasagna Boy because he only wants one sheet of lasagna. All right? Okay? Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna search for Lasagna Boy now. Lasagna Boy. Oh, okay. Oh, I never played this Game Boy game. A puzzle horror game with a Game Boy aesthetic. Hashtag horror. Hashtag puzzle. Oh, maybe that's why they said it was a puzzle game. Maybe that's why they said it. Because Lasagna Boy is a puzzle game. Gorefield meme. So you play as John without a H, and you're escaping from Garfield. What do you mean Gorefield? That just looks like Garfield. Haha, it's funny when he smokes a pipe and he says that he hates Mondays. Also, it's kind of weird that it only shows like 3 images from it. Also, that's nice. It actually has lives. I think this game is probably an improvement on the theme that it created. But if you want to buy the full game, it's $3. $3 for a meme game. $3 for a meme game. Okay. Pleasantly surprised. Video. Fun all around, almost finished the first area before I died. I died with no sound. Amazing history. I mean, at least people aren't saying that it's scary. Wait. Ah, shit. Literally on the page that I was on. Oh, wait, no, it's not scary. Okay. But what really is missing is a creepy atmosphere. The music feels a bit cheery with the monster design, the speed and sound effects. Doesn't feel like a horror game, but with some adjustments, you can really make it feel scary. I don't think it was supposed to be a scary game. Right? It's what the hell is Gorefield, though? I mean, is this the kind of thing I really want to search for? Should I have safe image search on? I mean, it's okay. Oh, this looks fun. Yeah, I like this. Once again, I don't know what they're talking about. This just looks like Garfield. How is this not just Garfield? It's like people can't spell lasagna. Yeah, it just looks normal. Has no one ever read this thing? It's normal. Oh, wait, no. It's normal. Ah, oh, damn it. I always get those two wrong. Garfield joke. Does anyone even know who normal is? Gorefield ASMR. I didn't know this thing existed. Oh, yeah, it all looks pretty normal to me. Yep, that's what Garfield looks like. Yep. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. I remember that strip. That was a pretty good one. Yep. Oh, here we see. I told you. See? It's normal. Garfield, due to a perpetual pursuit of needs I never needed, I find existence is both devoid of both happiness and unhappiness. Garfield, feed me a stray child. He always gets it on the punchline. Davies just... He's the king of the punchline. Sometimes it's just John screaming Garfield, but it's funny because Garfield has like a pipe in his mouth. Oh, there's Normal. Normal, see? It's right there. There's Normal. And Garfield. It's so normal. Normal. I think we've gone down this rabbit hole about as far as we can go. I was playing a game. Classic Lasagna Cat. I mean, I know, right? Oh, sorry. Classic Lasaga Cat. Lasaga Cat? Private Thomas Brown Norfolk Reg survived. Why is this man in betwixt all of the pictures of Gorefield? Thomas Brown from Gorefield. I mean, he's a character that I don't remember, but he might have been in the comic. Oh, man. Classic Davies. Classic Davies. Oh, this is cute. This is adorable. And then there's just a screenshot from the game. Okay, well this is just not on. Do not anthropomorphize Garfield. Please. This is fine. This is just one step too far, okay? Okay? Garfield isn't some kind of big chungus, alright? Well, this is normal though. Okay, alright. I think I've about done as much as I can on this today. I was expecting more. I don't know why I was expecting more. It's one of those things that this is what you get when you scroll to the third page of Google images. You're still 2 pages away from porn? Well, that's good. That's probably good. How about if I type in Anthro Garfield and then be ready to change my scene just in case? Whew. Well, that's safe. Just. This is safe, right? You always see Garfield's butt, so that's fine. I mean, this is normal. You've doomed us all. See? Look at how anthro this Garfield is. It's the Garfield one where he smoke. See, this is what I was talking about. Jim Davis is the king of the punchline. John sitting down, John Arbuckle, unassuming John Arbuckle, just reading a paper. He's just enjoying that paper. Then, of course... Wait, what the hell? there we go, sorry. And then he just asks the fourth wall that he breaks, on occasion, where his pipe could be. And then Garfield is smoking said pipe, and then he screams, Garfield! If I could bottle that and drink that purest nectar every day, I could die happy. 'Cause he's just so fucking funny. I also like that it's got anthro there. I'm not exactly sure what part of this is anthro. Is this anthro? Is it anthro because Garfield is wearing some sort of mauve clothes? Has some sort of rat tail and hair? Also, this seems to be a really dangerous place to be. I am on Derpy Boru, so I could end up seeing some horrible, horrible stuff. Let's get off this website. Oh, man. Oh, I'm playing with fire here. Okay, that's alright. No, that's fine. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I'm not sure what part of this is Garfield. He's taking a selfie with a child trapped in a vending machine. No, toy crane game. You want to kiss and lick my feet? Oh, yeah, there we are. That's some high quality fetish right there. There's Odie. Because, when I think Anthro Garfield, I think Odie. Guinea. Oh, Please don't have a penis. Please don't have a penis. Please don't have a penis. Okay. We're still good. We're still not banned from Twitch. Girlfield. It's Girlfield by Lumpy Touch. What the fuck? Is this just an overweight Khajiit? Yep, overweight Khajiit is definitely Anthro Garfield. What am I doing? Why am I risking this? Lumpy Touch from Chanel. Because you're girthed. Yes! Bleh. Did my girthed joke at least go through? L'Oreal, because you're girthed. That was Chanel. This fat lovers websites. Oh. Why did it suddenly die? I was just commenting that I'm not too sure what Anthro Garfield's supposed to mean anymore after looking through these results. I was imagining something a lot more human. Oh man, do you remember this classic strip? Remember when the lasagna was gone and then John screamed Garfield? That's actually that probably happened. Fristy from furaffinity.net. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Do I want hot Garfield or do I want muscle Garfield? I think this stream's gone off the rails, but do I want hot Garfield or do I want muscle Garfield? Hot Garfield, muscle Garfield. Hot Garfield, muscle Garfield. Oh, I'm tending more towards muscle Garfield because I feel like there's less likely to be a penis in muscle Garfield than hot Garfield. Furry cubism, I never thought I'd see the day. Oh man, hot Garfield, muscle. I'm going muscle Garfield. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. Oh dear. I think I chose correctly. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, what? It's like what? What time is it? Why am I? It's 5 to 1 in the afternoon. Oh boy. I've become Swole Destroyer of Dog. Oh boy. Oh well, there's just it's just a Hulk Hogan doll with its head pulled off and a Garfield head put on. It's my fetish, I gotta tell you. I mean, that's why I'm. This is so stupid. Garfield on the cross. Look, sometimes you just get some really weird prompts when you do Inktober, okay? I'm not judging anybody. See, that's more of what I was expecting. Where is the this is more Anthro Garfield. I don't know if that's supposed to be Garfield. No, it doesn't look like it. That is though. Wonder what his stand is. And there's a few people whose fetish is apparently muscular Arlene, even though that's not what I searched for. Those cheekbones. Yeah. Yeah, he works out. Even his face. What the hell? Look at this Arlene doll model thing. Look at it stretched out. It's like the new evolution of Meowth. Just smash that Gigantor stone or Gigamatrix or whatever the frick it's called. This is not Arlene Garfield, the cat muscle. Yep. Yep, that's correct. My hunger is insatiable, John. This is in /r/I'm sorry, John. I guess that's a subreddit where they draw things that are horrible to John Arbuckle. It's the weather balloon figure all the cats are chasing. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it is. There's John and his stand, Garfield. It was around the corner somewhere. It's out of somebody's exercise book. I got bored at school, so I drew this. Well, there's Garfield. See it? Oh man, it must be hard for a cat. There's no hole in the back of your sweatpants for your tail. Right? Right? Why do I... The lower I get, the riskier this is. Or... Shakespeare Hemingway. Hashtags Deskgram. A picture of Garfield saying what insolence. Yeah, alright. Reckless homicide in West Garfield Park. Alright, okay. Why? Show me that t-shirt again. Which t-shirt? This? Which t-shirt? There's multiple t-shirts. There's Garfield on a... I don't know, there's a motorcycle? That's Beast Boy, I think. And that says, Mum says it's my turn on the Xbox. So that's a thing. Oh, you mean this one? Is this the one you mean? Is this what you're going for as Halloween? As Halloween, I'm going as Garfield Monster. Trick or treat. What are you dressed up as? I killed Garfield and I'm wearing his pelt. I cut a hole in his neck so that I could see out. Because he was a bad cat who was smoking a pipe and ate my lasagna. The fursuit of my dreams. Well, I mean, you got access to the crotch, so it's probably better than a lot of fursuits. Cleanup's got to be a mess. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? Hey, look, it's a kryptonite wife beater. Okay, once again, normal picture of Garfield. American Chopper thing. Yep, that's a Garfield picture. Garfield Comic Friday from burritomexicana.co.uk. Yeah, right. Also, why does Garfield care that it's Monday? He's unemployed. Is that the joke? Is the joke that it's funny because he's a cat so he doesn't work? Or is the joke it's relatable because I don't like Mondays? Howdy. Do you like my muscles? Do you like how I'm so muscular it looks like they're melting off my body? It's because I'm a firefighter. I got into a horrible accident, and all the muscles on my body started sloughing off. Howdy, howdy. Oh, no. Why would you do that to yourself? This cat's biceps have hands. Oh, that's true. Oh my god, why would you do this? Why would you do this? This is the worst body modification. I love how every now and again you just get an MS Paint Garfield, and then you get a Mugen Rainbow Dash versus Garfield. Yeah, exactly. This man's biceps have cats. But there's Odie in a muscle suit. Okay. There's an inflated Garfield. Cool. No, don't go back to the start. Oh, I just went through all of that. No. Oh, I went through so many images. I just wanted to look at the picture that said cool parents. Cool parents. Apparently Muscle Garfield. Okay. It's a masterpiece. There's no other way to describe it. It's just so Garfinkel. When I think Garfinkel, that's what plagues my nightmares. Yeah, oh god. Look at this monstrosity. Look at her. I mean this. The inflated Garfield. It's horrifying. Oh, let's go back to Garfinkel. There we go. Diabetic muscle infarction. Muscle Garfield. I think we're too far down the rabbit hole. Hey everybody, guess what? Sansfield, Garfield, Lasagna, Undertale. It's lucky for you. It's got transparency, so you could get it printed out if you want Sans Garfield. I mean, you might have to do a little art and get rid of the deviant art here, but you could probably blur tool that, touch up the line art a little bit. You can print it out. You can put it on your pencil case. You can go to school and go, Hey guys, did you know that Garfield's in Undertale? You guess what? Garfield's not in Undertale. And you say, yeah, he's in Undertale. Look at my sticker. Look at how good my Garfield Undertale sticker is. You show them and they go, wow, you're going to be the most popular kid in school now. And it's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. You take your Sandsfield sticker to school. I think we've reached the bottom of the rabbit hole because thankfully I have yet to see a penis on Garfield. And I have not been playing the game that I said I've been playing for like the last 45 minutes, so I think it's probably a good time to end. Oh, one more. One more. What can I find here? One more. I mean, this is pretty good. Olivia Gibb. Garfield's muscular hello for sale at one first dibs. Hey guys, first dibs on this picture. Oh man, or you could get this variation of Garfield's tail farting out a dice with breasts. Or this picture where Garfield's copping a feel on his... Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys! We can get in early! It's only 401 Australian dollars! It's only 401 Australian dollars! It's only 400... It's a bargain. It's a work of art. Just... Garfield, the beauty. I'm overwhelmed. What is that in boxes of lasagna? I think that's probably the more important thing. Okay, let's go to Coles Online. All right, this is where I do my shopping. Okay, lasagna sheets. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to get the dry lasagna sheets. Okay, so we're looking at $2 Australian for 250 grams of lasagna sheets. So I think there's probably a buy limit on this. I mean, yeah, I've shopped with this before. Just log me in, that's fine. Okay. All right. No, go, shut up. Okay, so we're looking at... So let's crunch the numbers on this, okay? We have $401, right? Memory plus, okay. So a kilo of pasta sheets is $8. So 401 divided by... God damn it. Clear. 401 divided by 8. No, stop it. Clear. Shit. Clear everything. 401 divided by 8. 50 kilos. So we could buy this, to be perfectly frank, this work of art. Well, not that work of art. You know what I mean. We could buy that similar work of art for 401 Australian dollars, or we could get 50 kilos of lasagna sheets, which would probably feed Garfield for 15, 20 minutes. I don't think we can afford that painting. It eats way too much. We can never own it. Because if you own a Garfield, then you're going to have to pay for its eating habits, and it's just out of our reach. We'll never truly be happy. We'll never truly be contented. We'll never truly understand what it means to own a Garfield. I'm sorry I have to bring us down at the end of this stream for Mr. Hopp's Playhouse, where I'm looking at Barilla pasta sheets. To be fair, I didn't think we'd get here. I really didn't. I mean, I had them as an advertiser, and I was playing Mr. Hopp's Playhouse, and I was thinking, how how am I going to Nick Cage this? How am I going to get from Mr. Hopp's Playhouse to advertising for Barilla? But I got there. Guys, this stream brought to you by Barilla. High quality Italian pasta products. Don't go anywhere else. If you use the code DJ Paradroid today, you will get 5% off all purchases. So get yourself some pasta. Have a delicious meal. On me. Obviously, if you're buying $400 worth of pasta, that's a bit of buns you get back. Feed your Garfields. Feed your soul with that soul food just like a mama used to make her. Ciao, bonjour.